Speak with Marshall. Luck and probability. Okay, so that's why. Hey there, buddy.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Funny. So you have a small army here,
Collins, what's the situation?
but you are not gonna help
Squad C
me.
hasn't made it back. They're still out there, which means we should assume they're KIA, ma'am. Only exit is back through parakinesiology, but then there's no way we're making it to the lab. Only option is to hold here and wait for an opening. Then we put everything we got into one final push.
We wouldn't last a minute out there. You saw what those things can do. We need to retreat. If we stay here, we're dead.
Marshall said we need more HRAs. If you want to go sit in the corner and suck your fucking thumb, don't let me...
Okay. Darling had one like this on at his desk, right?
Here, Rangers. Let's look for alternatives.
Still no clearance. So, anything else we can pick up or read about? All the funny stuff.
Seen that funky mirror they're studying
Okay,
down
I
the
guess
hall?
nothing more. So,
Heard it's
let's
still
go.
slow.
Where is the bloody healer? Damn, shifted. Is it down? Okay, I think we should open the shelter, check what's there, and then we can fight down there. Clear them out. Really? Okay, so at least the box. Because that would be the first shelter ever that has nothing in it.
I see Rangers over there. We have to help them.
Oh, Jesus. Ritual division. There you go, down boy. Another one. I'm really forgetting that we have the shield. But I cannot do anything else with the shield on. Nice, another control point. What the hell? No energy. Really? Heads? Shit. Did we do it? I was focusing so damn much. Whew. We did it, boys and girls. We did it. Oh. Good. Good. Find Darling's HRA lab. So that's awesome. Look at the amount of health. And the other materials still around. Synchronicity lab. It's just this one lab, I guess. Maybe we can have a look around, get some lore before we move up. Interesting. Mirror testing. Okay, so it definitely extends further. All those balls. Okay. So nothing of interest right here. Kind of wrecking the place. Sorry. And there it is. Great. Synchronicity experiment. Examination of paranatural topics. Experimentation with global synchronicity. Summary. As a test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor of every room and then changing the channel in every room but one, that the single differing television would spontaneously align the incoming frequency to match its synchronized counterparts. The experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed that the agents responsible for arranging and monitoring these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team, himself being located in the eastern part of something. Psychological examination of the agents proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomenon of synchronicity did occur, but not in the way we predicted. Okay, so it was not about the TV signal, but it was about relaying the experience of emotional turmoil, of the depression. So everybody suddenly started feeling depressed. Wow. Okay. What else do we have here? His warped. Field research on his entity, his warped agent, confidential. Summary: the his warped wield only paranatural abilities, similar to drifters. They are able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material and launch objects at their target. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly indicating a greater internal reinforcement of his resonance. Why do certain his display paranatural abilities while others rely on Bureau firearms? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential than the host that become his warped? Or is this perhaps an indication of evolution or maturation of the his corruption? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if the his inhabits a host for a month, a year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Only time and well-documented observation will tell. Great info. And I'm gonna have a sip of tea. Awesome stuff. So, we are not meant to go that way yet. But I think some of these regions of the old house, or the oldest house, will be kept for individual exploration. At least I think so. Ritual office. Okay. So, not right now. Yep, there was a shelter. Right, I almost forgot about it. Astral blip. Blip, blip, blip. And lore. Threshold kids. Weird old man, we have a Threshold Kids, but just a page. Initiative proposal: the Threshold Kids problem. With the recent arrival of the something, there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young something. There are no other Redacted for Redacted to play with, and Redacted is expected to learn about a frightening new concepts. Solution: Redacted will require a slow, something friendly introduction to paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce the Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of the paranatural. Budget would be minimal. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community center. We can have research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It will be good for morale, and I guarantee something will respond positively to these videos. We can't expect a something to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television has proven for years, children love puppets, or people love puppets. Such cheerful, wow. It is so cheerful. And hello, U-boat. Hello, hello. Welcome back. I believe you were one of the lucky ones getting a sub, a gifted sub to the channel today. Indeedy. So yeah, Threshold kids are so cheerful and so representative of what the paranatural actually means. Indeed. Great. Okay, so to the right we go. Continue on towards Darling's HRA lab. Anything else to read? Oh, a box. Great. Astral blip. A lot of tech. And what is this? Okay.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
Okay, so that is the mentioned rubber ducky that we read about. That is an altered item. Somehow. I don't think we can get to it. Yep, this is not breakable. But why did I get the sub? I was not there. You get the gifted sub. If there is not enough viewers for the gifted subs, then the subs are gifted to followers. So, since you follow the channel, you can get a gifted sub, even though you are not currently watching.
This way to the lab? Okay.
Wow.
You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
Right. Okay. I don't know if we need to go in there, but there is a hidden door here, right? Yes, it is. And there is a box. Astral blip. Okay, is there anything else in this very room? Nope. I guess that's it. So it was just about the hidden loot. Loot! All the loot. Okay, this one is sealed. Okay. Another box. And it gives us intrusive patterns. Another crafting material. Okay. There we go. Nice. First try. Was officially first try. Oh my.
You let me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Activate the HRA machine. Okay, but first, lore. Blackrock prisms. Utilization of paranatural elements. Blackrock prisms. Blackrock prisms are unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range something to something hertz with perfect harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing a something through a harmonized prism onto a redacted. Methods for the imprinting of non-physical fields onto redacted, imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized resonance. Redacted in the prism will be explored and explained. Refer to file for full report. And Albus just came for a visit. He had to lick my hand. And now he is on the couch. What's up, buddy? Are you feeling great on the couch? He laid down on the couch and he's looking at me. Like a good boy. He's a very good boy. Sometimes. Multimedia. Okay, that was the recording about the testing that we just heard. Okay. Anything else around? Nope. So let's do it.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Restart the punch card terminals and then activate the HRA machine. Punch card. Okay. All right. Gotta find all of them and then try to find the
We need
proper
to find
sequence,
all the
right?
punch cards.
How many do we have? Was it 4? 5? We are still missing one. Because it might be upstairs. Of course it's here. Okay. Anything else around for reading? Configurations. Can we affect this? Classified. So which one will be the correct one? either the first one, or we can go down and have a look. Maybe there's something on the walls or somewhere.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Really, to a terminal. Damn it. Feedback loop. Dimensions. Too powerful for our use. Damn it. So this is number 1.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
Number 1, maybe number 2. So are they different? 3 are with a cross. 3 are crossed out here. Dimensions, feedback loop. Nothing on the other side, and then there is the one up there.
It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
This is number 4. Maybe. Or with this. This is the 4th one. Number 1 should be that one. Okay. We'll see.
What do the symbols mean?
This should be the first one, maybe. Or is different here. So feedback loop on this one. So the last one could be, the 5th one could be the one here that we see. This 5.
What do these whiteboards mean?
What? Okay. This one, maybe. We still have 2. There's another one. These should be switched. So 2 is the cube. And 3 is the shape. So this is 3. No. Yeah, this is 3 and 2 should be the full cube. Which
Try
one
different
is...
combinations. One of them has to work.
Did we do it? We did it.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Okay. But we did it. That was nice.
We need more black rock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the black rock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps